For this project, you're going to go ahead and click on the What's on Your Plate.psd link right here, and that is going to take you to a file that you can download by clicking on this download link. Go ahead and download that to your Documents folder, and then in Photoshop, what you are going to do is on your home screen right here, click Open, and then you're going to navigate to the file, and it will look a little bit like what you're seeing right here. Now, what we're going to do in this project is go ahead and we're going to add things to our plate. The way that we're going to do that is by using images from either Google Image Search or Pixabay or Unsplash. And the things that you want to find are images that represent who you are. So I'm going to take this picture of a guitar, for example, because I like to play the guitar. I have a guitar that looks kind of like that. I'm going to right-click on it, and I'm going to copy the image. I could also, if I wanted to, save the image as, but copying for this project should be just fine. I'm then going to go to Photoshop, and I'm going to go to Edit and Paste, or press Command V. Now what I want to do is use my selection techniques in order to isolate the image from the background and place it on my plate. So for this particular image, I'm going to use the Object Selection tool, but you might find that using the Lasso tool or the Polygonal Lasso tool or any of the other tools that we have used is more effective. On this computer, it's going to take a minute or so to process, but Photoshop is going to help find the edges of this object. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a mask. All right, so part one is to make the selection using a combination of tools, and then part two is to add the mask. I've sort of done away with the background. However, as I zoom in here, you'll notice that I have a little bit extra. Like I got that shadow, and I don't want that. So I'm going to take my brush tool right here, and I'm going to edit this mask. So with the color black right here, I'm going to color out the area that I don't want. So you'll recall from a previous lesson, I can click in one spot and then sort of move my mouse across, and it will sort of create a straight line to delete the areas that I don't want, or mask out the areas that I don't want. Because you remember, if I disable this layer mask, I haven't permanently gotten rid of those pixels. I'm using non-destructive editing techniques. If I enable that though, you'll see like right here, the tuning pegs are missing. So I will unmask that section right in here in order to bring them back. All right, so it's a little bit forgiving because the background image is similar to the color of the plate. And now I have placed my first image on the plate. You're welcome to turn on your transform controls and rotate or resize your objects however you want. Once you have placed your first image, you're then going to try to find a minimum of 5 additional images to put on your plate. If you look at the slides on slide number 6-9 right here, you'll see examples that other students have done in the past. When you're done in Photoshop, make sure that you go and File, Save this project, and then go to Export, Export As, and then export this as a JPEG and submit it to Google Classroom. Best of luck to you.